Right, hello and welcome to Age of Darkness. So this is just released into early access. I've watched a bit of it on YouTube, it looks pretty much my kind of thing. I've played a fair bit of VR Billions. I was okay at it, but not brilliant. I've always liked real-time strategies. The only couple of them that I can say I was actually any good at were probably... I played a lot of Age of Empires when I was young, Age of Empires 2. Uh, was not very good at it. But that said, I was about 6 or 7, so what would you expect? I would probably say I'm not bad at total war games. I'm not bad at those, and I'm pretty decent at Company of Heroes, and other kind of those sort of relic strategy games. Uh, Fairly decent at Dawn of War, not the third one. We don't speak of the third one. The second one I'm good at. The first one I were alright at. But I mostly played against AI still until the second one came out, in which case I just absolutely loved multiplayer. But of course that's as Wi-Fi and broadband became more prominent and so on. But basically what I'm getting at is I've played a fair few strategy games. I do like them, and the idea of these, I'm liking this kind of renaissance that strategy games are getting on the back of these sort of horde mode things, like the single player horde mode survival type games. I would genuinely love if they ever made a co-op one, but we live in hope. Save file name. Do I click here or do I click here? It looks like I click here. Let's go. Attempt 1. Save counter 5. Save score multiplier 2. Ooh, we'll start. What do we do to get horrific? How do we do this? Oh, wait. Please enter a new. This is not valid. Attempt 1. There we go. I don't think we can get those. And it's not telling me how I unlock them. I imagine that you would just get them eventually. What does custom difficulty do? Ooh. Ooh, we can... Ooh, this is good. Okay. Game duration, veteran, normal. Veteran. Ooh, 5 saves available. Forgiving. Easy, normal. So easy we get less score multiplier. Normal. We'll put difficult... duration we'll put there. Enemy density. Increase your suffering by adding hardships which modify games. Oh, and we can put these on. Okay, this is more interesting. Looks more interesting than the D. I will say games that implement this sort of system I immediately like. The idea that you can kind of design your own difficulty. Because when you're a developer, you're never really going to get it right first time and get the perfectly balanced difficulty. There are ways you can actually give people perfect difficulty. I've mentioned this before in my High Fleet playthrough and a few other things, but you can actually engineer perfect difficulty in a game. You start them off with very little, and then you give them more stuff and unlocks as they go. A good example is Rogue Legacy or Dark Souls. You gain more in Rogue Legacy, it's cash. In Dark Souls, it's souls. But you use those to gain upgrades that make you more powerful as you go. Therefore, while the game at the beginning is really difficult, blisteringly so, it's absolutely unforgiving, you get better at the game and get better gear and items and upgrades until eventually the game's difficulty meets with your skill because of the upgrades and things that you've gotten, as well as getting better at it, thus meaning that the difficulty will perfectly challenge you through the game. It gives you a perfect difficulty curve. You can actually engineer that in. But here though, I like this. So we'll put on, let's see, enemy. We'll keep it on normal, but let's see what we've got. Without a hero, the veil eagerly returns every night. Oh God. no longer receive blessings after a death night. Buildings can no longer be repaired. Daylight no longer removes malices upon surviving a death night. Now again, I've played a little bit of this. I know what malices and blessings are, and that sounds absolutely terrifying, that. I think there were a mod for, or it might have been a game modifier after you'd beaten XCOM 2, where you could make dark events stay permanently, and just made for an absolutely terrifying game playthrough if you were wanting something more difficult, more difficulty. Elite nightmares now protect points of interest. Death Knight hordes now spawn from every exposed fissure. Ooh, Christ. Well, I'm going to say we'll just cancel out of that and just create a normal one just to start us off, and we'll see how it is, and then look at increasing as we go.
I bring an end to the dark.
It looks like there will be other people coming soon. We've got the Wielder of Flame, Edwin. Then there's going to be someone called Alice, the Queen of Nothing, and unknown other person that they've probably not really put much. They're probably still concept art at this point in the development, I would imagine. So we can have Edwin. He is an aggressive close range champion, equipped with a massive greatsword and attacks relentlessly with cleave damage. If I hover over that, does it tell me what it is? No. Then why embolden the text? And takes to the front lines with his powerful flame-based abilities. So, explosive cleave attack that inflicts fire, ignites a champion's weapon with fire. Nearby units are granted an increase to emboldening. So he's just a big, chunky, area of effect crowd control dude. But he's the only hero we've got, so he's the one we're going to use. It's important that to understand that this is not an easy game. You will fail. Pay attention. Learn from your mistakes. Do your best to survive against the nightmares. Okay. Right, let's begin. So, immediately can't move with WASD. 0 out of 10, I hate it. Right, what have we got? Active pause, like it. Now, if this is they are billions, basically, but with ye olde times.
As you wish.
Ooh. Then we're going to say, yeah, the first thing we probably want to do
I stand prepared.
is to scout and kind of get an understanding of the area around us.
From the ashes. What?
Looks like we're not having much of an issue here. We've got a few there. I don't know what's up that side yet.
Face the dark. By my hand.
Maybe 3 of them can equal 1 hero. Perhaps. Wow, he just
We
carves.
stand in defiance.
He just carves through them.
Forward. Fall by my blade.
He genuinely sounds like a space marine. Like, put a bit of like distortion effect to that. You could absolutely use that as like a space marine voice line.
I serve. Light the way.
Right, we'll see if we can clear a bit out here. Meanwhile, I think we've got some materials, so we probably want to, let's see, expand your site, help your city grow, advancements, wood workshop, storehouse. Requires building lumberyard, food hut, dwelling. Okay, let's start then with a dwelling. Now, if this is similar to they are billions, what you don't want to do is to push everything up against the very boundaries. You want to leave like at least a 1 tile gap usually around areas. We might need to get rid of one of those because we may need... there's resource gathering. Food huts, 15 wood, lumberyard. Just requires money. Lots of money. Okay, we'll probably have that money by the time that that ticks over and so on. Okay. Yeah, he's carving through. And these should be pushing this way. And we'll try to just keep our units.
A hero has fallen.
What killed him? Oh, this one's got an axe. Ah, right. So there's some tougher ones in these hordes. Right. Well.
Moving.
So that's a bit of an early mistake. It'll be a couple minutes. Right. It's fine. We'll press on without. Can I assign these a group? Yes, I can.
Ready.
If I assign these a group, can I... Yes, I can flick the camera over. Okay. These probably don't want to mess with them.
Scouting ahead.
I think the main thing we're looking to do here is to basically find a way to acquire. Let's see what we can get here. Decent 10. We can get 15 there. That's pretty good. 15 there as well. We'll go here. We'll keep it close to the base.
Ready when you are.
Right, we want to be careful here. Okay, so it's more dangerous at night. Nice to know, nice to know. Well, it's not nice to know. I'd rather it be easier at night, but adds some tension at least, doesn't it? Okay, that should thin them out enough that we can just finish those last few off. It looks like there's some kind of javelin thrower unit there. So there are special ones amongst them. We have to be careful.
Silently.
And our line of sight has decreased, so we want to be very careful about that. Could easily get caught off guard. Right, we have income. Nice to know. So, what we next want is to probably get a quarry. Now, if we could get a quarry, we've got a small amount of resources there, but not excellent. We probably, I think next, want to be looking at maybe getting some defences up. Probably a wall could go here. And probably along here somewhere. There's some nice natural choke points around.
What is it?
Such as this. We'll want to utilise those as best as we can. Really. The area down here is mostly safe. I want to get this scouted soon, so I think I'm going to send up the rangers up there. We'll see if we can get that scouted out. This seems like it's a dangerous area. We may want to just put a wall across here and just barricade this off for the time being. One thing I remember from They Are Billions is you kind of want to, in these types of games, pick a direction. Preferably one where there's the next resource you need, expanding it. Because you won't have enough units to kind of expand everywhere at once. Basically.
What do you want?
we'll cycle that one out, see if we can get them. Okay, do we recover health slowly by any chance? I'd like to know if we
What
do.
now?
And our hero's back. Good, right, we can...
We shall not waver.
We'll scout with him for a little bit while they're recovering. In fact, they can follow behind. They're ranged units. If they've got someone tanking, they should be
The
fine.
light burns strong. The dark encroaches.
Death Knight in 2 days. Okay.
Ready when you are.
I think the issue I'm having here is I feel like I'm floating too much gold. I will say that much. We've more or less just maxed out our wood, so that's been running while I've been doing this. We have enough for quarries now, but decent it says there. Again, I'm going to follow the policy of leaving some gaps so that if we need, units can pass by here. Right, food, money, we get food for each ground tile, eh? Okay. We can probably put one there. And a lumberyard here. Though we are going to need to clear out this area while we're doing this.
I'm on it.
So we're going to expand in this direction. Basically.
Back to the abyss.
For now. I'm not necessarily going to go very far in this direction, but I am for now going to be going in this direction. So, with that in mind, we are going to put a wall along there.
A hero has been slain.
Yes?
Every time I look away, he just dies. I swear. What hit him?
Watch
It's
this.
this guy with the axe. What are these?
Got something for me?
Whatever it is, it hits like a goddamn truck.
Aye.
You specifically go for him. He only needs a tap. There we go.
Silently.
Right. Are we clear enough, at least?
Miss? I don't miss.
Right. Let's wall off. We might need...
What do you want?
We may need a light source. It needs a tower that finds We need stone. We're getting some, but not very much.
I'm ready.
No, we'll keep the
Got
6.
something
Okay.
for me?
What can we build on? Well, what can we expand out into here? Oh, there we go. That's useful.
Here's the dark.
Wow, 12. Yes.
Yes?
Or perhaps not. Okay, let's, how do I cancel? Let's just press delete. No, that's not doing it. Okay. Special Nightmares and the Veil can horrify units. Horrified units have slowed movement and health regen. Horror is cured by light from fire towers and the keep. Okay, can I sell that. Yes.
Ready when you are.
We aren't ready to take that area on.
Tracking.
Yeah, I think I did the right thing there. Let's hope he doesn't follow us and destroy our lumber mill. We live in hope.
Speak.
I'll just keep some units posted around here. Right. Probably just build that up. Can I turn one of those into a gate, actually? Right, that's a gate
Get
now.
on
Good.
with it.
And we'll do the same here. Oh, tab. Why isn't it just scroll wheel? That'd make more sense. Right. Oh, is it that...
Our defenses are under attack.
Uh-oh.
What do you want?
Not good. Not good. Yeah, we're gonna... I want to expand into this area. We've got some stone there we can get easy access to. So I think the idea here is to eventually remove the need to keep these guys here. Just get some walls up. I think that's... No, I cannot rotate the camera, so it is isometric then. Which is a bit of a problem, because I can't really see if I think I've covered that. I don't think they can get in. Right. Okay, just to be sure, I'm going to put that there. I want to be certain that nothing's coming through here.
What is it?
Which means we've now got these 2 units available. We can push them up here. Meanwhile, we can start looking perhaps at military soon. We'll need more wood. See what else we can do. Might as well increase our villager count. Because we've been floating a lot of cash this whole time. Which I'm not happy about. We should really try to keep our resource float to a minimum. He's on his way back.
I bring an end to the dark.
Next Death Knight is in 1 day. Right, we need to take this area.
I step towards the abyss. Burn, wretch.
We need to immediately get that one.
Make way.
Ah, we lost a guy, we lost a guy. Pull him out, get him.
Speak.
Pull this guy back a bit.
Put them down.
Aye.
What health is that thing on? I can't even see. What the hell is that thing?
Embers guide me.
Oh god, and he's gonna get caught out.
I stand prepared. Ready.
Don't stop. Keep going. Back. Ooh. Yeah, they are following.
Another corpse for the pyre.
Oh, hello there. Did you know that we regenerate around here? And can't get horrified and so on? Oh, you didn't know? Units that defeat nightmares can earn experience, allowing them to become emboldened. They are immune to horror, have increased health, and gain increased damage. Alright. So it's like your units are quite green then when they enter. And you've to kind of... They're not until they've faced the horrors of the world, they're not quite accustomed to it. That's a nice system, that. I like that. You have to food, build the food up to get more, okay.
I go.
That thing's half dead.
A flicker in the dark.
I tried to avoid, but you can't really do a lot to avoid, so it is what it is. I'm not really too fussed about the treasure, I'm mostly just wanting to clear the area so I can build a quarry here. That's mostly what I'm attempting to do here. Right, you need to pull back. They're all basics. He'll handle this.
Ready when you are.
Our defenses are under attack.
What? Hang on.
Stand in defiance.
What's here? Okay, Agai. I mean, it is an issue.
Silently.
Eventually he will break through, but... Right.
Yeah. The light burns strong.
All right, I'm going.
One more night until the death night. Right, we can repair now. I like that there's just a little repair button. It's very much needed in these types of games. And very much appreciated. We can put down a training hall now. So again, leaving that little path here so that units can still get around.
Got something for me.
We'll see if we can capture this. It looks like it's going to be a lot of money. Oh, careful. Don't pull them all in. I'd rather not deal with them all at once.
Right.
So they have done. Wonderful. Edwin. Clear house, please.
I'm ready.
Stand as one.
Very well.
Fire and
I think for the first night, the first death night, we want to try and get ourselves a nice, just a roster of units, really, more than anything else.
What
I think if we can just get like a double or triple thick wall and just stick a bunch of archers behind it with some melee units there in case, we'll probably be fine for the most part.
I am here.
Ready.
I serve.
Our buildings are under attack.
Oh, there's more this time.
I'm on it.
Right. It sounds like I'm going to be getting a cup of tea soon. Right. We'll see if we can get past the first death night, and I might call that a video there.
Tear them apart.
Ready to face the dark.
Looks like we're going to break through here. Perhaps. But our units are getting quite good now. They're veterans. Now here's the issue. That is over this way. So this is the direction from which they're going to come. There's some nasty units in there and all, isn't there? Yeah. So we might have an issue there. I think that means they're probably going to hit this gate. Probably. They might come across and hit the northern gate here. We should repair... Well, we should prepare by getting both, I think. We can also start getting some skills done up here from the looks of things. I think that means there's 6 that we could possibly buy. So, before we look into that though, I'm going to build a second and third gate here. And we're going to go triple thick walls. If we can afford. At the same time, let's see what we need for these. We need money and we need a bit of stone. We can do both of those. Right, but first we'll just finish with the wall. It won't need much money, it does need a bit of... Right, we'll need some wood for that. These need stone so we can safely get a couple of those while we wait for more wood to come in for the walls. And then we'll start bolstering this up just in case as well. I think it will be this wall, but just in case
Archer ready.
they either split or hit this one all in, we'll get both. Right. We're finally getting rid of that resource float. Which is probably long overdue. Okay. Can't be helped though, it's first playthrough, mistakes will be made. Right.
Archer ready.
Anyway. We don't have enough really to make a very good wall here, but we'll see what we can do before nightfall. That's a point. We could go and get this bit of plunder up here. That's a potential solution as well. Of course, what would help that I should do immediately because I had forgotten.
Archer ready.
We've of course cleared all of this out now. So I
The land
believe
trembles. Darkness is here.
Archer ready.
we can just get a second layer wall at least.
Get on with it.
But
On my way.
ooh, some metal there. That'll be useful. Might be able to get a few advanced units before they're due.
Fear not the shadow.
Let's see what we can do. Range skill, damage increase maybe? Oh wow, yeah, they just got engulfed. Okay, so this is where the game gets interesting. You see, as you can see, everywhere kind of out of our immediate vicinity has just been covered in fog.
Yes.
That isn't leaking into my base, is it?
Moving out.
Our defenses are under attack.
We've got a few up there. We'll send 2 units up here. Right. We'll send 2 units up here. And keep the rest down here. We can see it approaching on the map, the giant skull icon. Kind of a bit of a giveaway there. We're going to get the range damage increase and... oh, you can only choose one. Ah, I see.
We stand
How many? Ah, we've got 135 remaining. Yeah.
Our defenses are under attack.
Right. Okay. Let's see how this goes then. We are... Yep. Gonna struggle. I think these are about ready to go back in. As ready as they're gonna get, I think. We've got about 100 to go. You can see them here. I think these two can be pulled safely down now. In fact, I'm not gonna. I don't trust that. He needs to pull back. Not that I think it's going to be able to do much good at this point. I am glad I went with a triple thick wall. Oh, we got a mouse. Slain enemies have a chance to explode with horror. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that. Great. I'm, pro player, clearly. Amazing, yes. Don't walk into the thing! Christ, Death Wish. Over giant skull, there's just one guy left somewhere in there. Just gotta wait on that pathing. He's on his way. We swear he's on his way. He's thinking about it. Da, 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 da. I think it just deleted him. Thank God for that.
Are under attack.
The Death Knight has passed. Select a blessing to bestow upon your people. So, units gain 50% increased damage when less than 25% health. The next active dark crystal is revealed earlier. Your champion gains twice as much experience. Ooh. I think that could be quite good. Seeing as it's early on, that's definitely a long-term benefit type thing there. Oh wow, yeah.
What?
Moving.
Okay, they've absolutely reclaimed all this territory. So I think, yeah, you can see as well. They've spawned down here too. Wherever that fog reaches, even if it's in your base, it seems to respawn enemies in it. So that's something to consider. So we have to re-clear our base after the fog. Okay. Yeah, it's not lying. It's not holding back at this point, is it? And that's
Something for me.
day one easy mode as well, that.
Watch this.
Now, I can see this getting quite tough quite quick. We'll see how we do. I think given that that's the first Death Knight, as it were, it looks like we've got 4 days until another. We will call this one here. We'll call this an episode. And I believe I can drop down a save. So, thank you very much for watching. I am going to go and get myself a cup of tea, possibly a biscuit. And I will see you in the next episode where we will play, and I guess if that's how it's going to go, each episode will be a slight bit longer than the last, though the next one probably won't be as long because of the lack of an explanation at the beginning, but yes, each episode will get a little bit longer as we go, as we get more and more days between Death Knights, I guess. Thank you very much for watching though, and I'll see you in the next one.